Hi, everyone. Welcome to our daily language review corrections video. We will be correcting week 5, day 3. So as always, we read the first 2 sentences and find as many errors as we can in those 2 sentences. So number 1 says, the interestingest animal I saw to the zoo was the tapir. The first error is interestingest. That is not a word. So the word would be most interesting. It's actually 2 words. So the most interesting animal I saw to the zoo. So to is the next error that you see, and it should be at the zoo. And zoo does not get capitalized because it's just the name of a location. It's not the official name like the Beijing Zoo or the Brookfield Zoo. So because it's just a location like park, we just keep it lowercase. Okay, so the most interesting animal I saw at the zoo was the tapir. And some students changed it to the isn't wrong, so I just kept it the, but don't forget to put the capital at the beginning. So I am going to double check this just because I had made an error in a previous recording and I want to make sure I have it correct. So the most interesting animal I saw at the zoo was the tapir. Okay, that is correct. So now let me type this so that you are able to see. The most interesting animal I saw at the zoo was the tapir, period. Okay, don't forget the capital T in the because it's the beginning of a sentence. Number 2, a tapir's nose grips like an elephant's trunk, but it is shortest. So the first error you get to is in tapirs. And I had a question about tapir. They students asked, Mrs. Flagg, shouldn't tapir be capitalized? No, you don't capitalize cat. You don't capitalize dog. A tapir is just an animal. Now, if it were part of its name, like the McGreevy zebra, then that would be different. But since it's just the name of an animal, you don't. Now, the nose belongs to the tapir. So you write TAPIR apostrophe S. So a tapir's nose grips like an elephant's trunk. Same with the elephant. The trunk belongs to the elephant. So you want apostrophe S, ELEPHANT apostrophe S. A tapir's nose grips like an elephant's trunk, but it is shortest, but it is shorter, period. Now, if you say this last part of the sentence, it is shorter. Remember, this is a compound sentence. 2 complete sentences, boop, boop, with a conjunction in the middle. We have to put a comma before the conjunction. So, tapir's, now capital A at the beginning of your sentence because it's the beginning of your sentence. Tapir, TAPIR apostrophe S, nose, grips like an elephant's, ELEPHANT apostrophe S, trunk, comma, but it is shorter, period. Okay, that is correct. Number 3, combine the sentences to make one sentence. So this is a little bit too wordy. Tapirs swim to cool off. They also swim to wash off ticks. So let's combine it. Tapirs swim to cool off and to wash off ticks. Because both sentences say swim, we can skip writing swim again and just write down the reasons why. Tapirs swim to cool off and to wash off ticks. Okay, on to our next one. Write the missing word. We have big, bigger, and biggest. I'm going to read each one with the word in there. The Malayan tapir is big than the mountain tapir. Nope. The Malayan tapir is bigger than the mountain tapir. Sounds pretty good to me, but let's try the last one. The Malayan tapir is biggest than the mountain tapir. The correct answer is bigger. That one makes the best sense. Okay, great work today. And that ends our corrections video for week 5, day 3. See you for our next recording.